So I don't know how many of you have come to one of my concerts before. Thank you. It's never been with a band, right? It's always just been me on my own. And the one thing I didn't want to do when I got the band was to completely forget about the last 10 years and just start playing rock and roll music. You know, I wanted to make sure that there was still this moment, you know, where it was songs just with a guitar and a voice. And this first one. It's a song that comes with a story, and I will try to keep the story very short because otherwise it's very boring. But I was, as I told you before, I used to play in the street. I used to play as a street musician, and this song is about two people that I met one summer when I was traveling around Europe. And the first half of the song is about a man that I met in Denmark, in Copenhagen, and no Danish people. Okay, cool. It's a wonderful city, but its police are very strict. So the first day that I tried to play my songs in the street, I played for about 40 seconds, and the police came over and tried to tell me to stop selling CDs and stop selling drugs and guns, and yeah, it was fucking crazy, right? I was a man meant to make a living, you know, but no, so the second day, I went out and I found a place where the police couldn't find me. The bad thing is that nobody else could find me either. So I was playing on my own, and I was feeling pretty pissed off about it and grumpy, and I was playing my song, no one's listening, whatever. And this one man, this old guy, came and sat on the wall, and he closed his eyes. And he stood there for about an hour with his eyes closed. I was kind of worried. He wasn't a young man. But I was so thankful that somebody in this busy street was paying attention and listening. I was packing up my things at the end, and he came over and we had this conversation that I'll never forget. He told me that he was Australian, and all right. There's my Australian friend, hello. Good day, mate. You're ruining the punchline. But yeah, so he was Australian. He told me that he'd never been out of Australia before. This was his first trip to Europe or abroad at all. And he said that him and his wife had been planning this big trip together for years and years. And every month they were saving some money. Every month they put away some money. Once the kids left home, they agreed that they would go on this trip, so they started booking hotels and flights, and we're going to see the world together. And a few weeks before they were meant to go, his wife died very suddenly. And what I thought was incredible about this man is that he still decided to pack his bags and go into the big, weird, confusing, lonely world on his own just after losing his best friend. And I just thought it's the bravest thing that I can remember hearing. So me being a passenger, I started writing a song about it. I wrote a minute and a half of a song and I loved it and I was so happy with it, but I'd said everything. I'd told his story, I'd said everything that I could say about this man, everything that I knew about him. So I kept on playing it, trying to figure out how to write the next bit. And I got to Switzerland, and I was... Okay. No Danish, 1 Australian, 5 Swiss. Okay, good to know. Italian? Sorry, ruining the story. I got to Switzerland, and I was sat outside playing this song over and over and over again. And this woman came over and she sat down next to me, and I played her this song and she started crying immediately. And this is the normal effect that I have on women, so this is no strange thing. I promise you it is. But it turns out she'd been with her boyfriend for over 10 years, and he'd just broken up with her because he found a younger woman. So we sat up drinking apple juice all night, and I wrote the next part of the song about her, and I would love to dedicate this song to those two people, the Australian man and the Swiss woman as well. Wherever they're travelling now, this is for you. This is called Travelling Alone. Milan, thank you so much for being so patient. Thank you. Cheers.
Australian man, Scandinavian town, kicking stones round the square. He sat for a while, carved out a smile, as if someone would care. Said I'm a long way from the Gold Coast, furthest I've ever known. Oh, and this just ain't my home. It was my wife's idea, but she's no longer here. She left me traveling alone. Well, I never heard silence ring out like a bell. Oh, I never heard silence like last night in my expensive hotel. Oh, and I'm loving a shadow. I'm trying to catch the rain. I never heard silence till I heard it today. And she came out of the hotel, and I could still smell the smoke. The burning heart lived inside. She said, men are all assholes, and life's a bad joke. She laughed and started to cry. See, 10 years with this man, oh, and a lifetime of plans. You see, I loved him to his bones, but now I've lines on my skin, and he's traded me in and left me traveling alone. See, I never felt silent. Come and hit me like a train. Oh, I never felt silent. The blood course through my veins. Yeah, and I'm loving the shadow. trying to catch the rain. But never felt silence till I felt it today. See, I never felt silence till I felt it today.
Thank you for being so lovely and quiet, Milan. Thank you so much.